to the Just Call It podcast. I hope everyone's having a good time. And again, I'm going live. I hope I just muted like a fool. And it's another day, man. April 14th. You guys can see me in the background. I'm going to try to cover this light right here. You know what I'm saying? This is pretty bad. Anyways, things have been going good. Life has been good. Whoa. Hello. You guys hear me okay? All right. The podcast has been going good. Things have been going good. As always, there's always ups and downs and all that stuff in life. But you got to keep going and got to keep moving forward. Whatever it is that you do, that's all you really can do. Instead of trying to just sit around and feel like crap, it's best to kind of figure out what's going on with yourself and trying to move forward, you know? So I always wanted everybody to remind everybody, always got to hit up the sponsors, always got to put in the little ties and little things that get us out there. Please always share the podcast. If you always can, please share it to everybody. If you want to share to somebody, you want to laugh at me, you want to hit up the comments, you want to put something out there, please, by all means, get it out there. I also want to know that I'm going to basically use this recording and always put my little flavor into the beginning of the intro. So it's always fun to kind of see who will be in the middle of the podcast. And as again, the sponsors, you know, I definitely want to always do the podcast like I always do. Today we're just doing a normal podcast here in the garage. Got the little storage crap in the back, all the little stuff, all the little things and everything. So I hope everybody's having a good time tonight. Right now it's 10 o'clock my time. It's pretty late, probably for somebody who wants to go to sleep. But I'm going to put in a little podcast before I go to bed. Today I am drinking hopefully don't spear some Bundaberg Blood Orange, non-alcoholic, flavored sparkling fruit drink. It's freaking delicious. I don't know. It's freaking good. It's this drink right here. I'm not a sponsor, so please don't sue me. It's really good. I do sponsor it. It's really good. You can see like the sharpening in the back. Anyways, I do want to welcome everybody, and we're obviously going to be doing the podcast kind of different this time, and hopefully everybody can enjoy themselves, you know. So it's been an interesting week, you know. Was able to get out there to Monterey, get to spend some time with some family members. It's been really legit to go out there and go see 17 Mile Road. Never been there. It's freaking hella cool. You got to definitely go down there. It's not very expensive to go down to 17 Mile Road. I totally recommend it. Hello to everybody who just jumped in onto the podcast. Thank you for joining the podcast right now. You know, I just talking about going out there to 17 Mile Road. It's been really legit, really hella fun. Went there a lot with the family. It was really cool because it was a really big group of us, like a caravan of gypsies, you know, like a bunch of people just getting together, running on the beach, all mixed gendered and shit, mixed colored. We all looked like we're different ethnicities and everything. Look like we're gonna have beautiful children who look like models running on the beach. It's a beautiful place, you know, 17 Mile Road right there on Carmel by the Sea, Pebble Beach. beautiful golf course, one and only, you know? So it's really legit type of thing. I do recommend it for anybody out there to definitely go out there and just enjoy it. Enjoy what it is that you can do with your family. Enjoy going out, having some fun. Uh, have a good dinner with them. Plan something. Celebrate somebody's birthday. Get out there. I think it's totally recommended. It's something that you should totally do. In other news, a lot of shit's been going down in the world right now. You should definitely look out for yourselves, you know? The vaccine's a little intense because you know that it's not very easy out there to just deal with getting your vaccine. I got my vaccine recently. I got the one-shotter. I got the Johnson & Johnson. I mean, tell me about it. Do you like it? Do you not like it? If anybody got their vaccine yet, not got their vaccine, the Johnson & Johnson, I hear bad things about it. They supposedly put a pause on it. About 6 women got sick. I'm a guy. I didn't get sick, obviously, but felt a little weird the next day. I do think that if you're getting the shot, you're taking it at your own risk. You're really just taking it at your own risk. You got to be careful, man. You don't know what is the best thing. I mean, people out there were probably getting ready to take the Johnson & Johnson. There were females getting ready that day, and all of a sudden it's getting paused after 6 people. You think that medical business is that medical Johnson & Johnson's not doing anything they can to stop that from happening? Of course they are. They're putting in lawyers to do all that shit right now. But I'll tell you right now, you definitely got to watch out for yourself. Maybe cool it on trying to get that vaccine. Try to freaking maybe, you know, stay back into shelter while this thing cools down, figure out what's going on. They're thinking about putting another vaccine out there. It's called Nat Geo or something like that. Nat Geo. Check it out. It's out there. Obviously, the Pfizer's still out there. There's things, more data out there on the Pfizer. So, I mean, not the Pfizer, the Moderna. The Moderna, everyone's taking the Moderna right now. That thing has, you know, good value. So check it out. If you're thinking about going to travel, I would still be worried about it. I would be tripping about going out and traveling right now because maybe locally you can probably do it from state to state, from maybe city to city, but be careful about going over waters. I'd be careful about that because there's outbreaks right now going on in India. Really crazy ass outbreaks. You got to be worried about what you're going to be doing. Another thing is that has really caught my eye is a lot of people are talking about all this stuff about pulling out of Iraq. Biden's talking about ending out the war and all these things. The U.S. has been involved in Iraq since like the 50s, man. And we've been there for many, many years, involved since like the 70s, 80s, 90s regarding oil, trying to get involved with the UN, all these things with the taking down dictators, getting there in the 90s to stop Iraq from invading Kuwait. I mean, it's never going to stop, ever. We're always going to be there. Every president's going to use that as a gimmick for us to kind of follow this type of news train. So don't follow the hype. Make sure that actually gets done. Let them talk. Let's see it get done. If we're really going to pull people out, let's pull them out. Do we need to pull them out? What's the story behind all that? People got to do your research, man. You got to see what's going on, if that's really legit. They would love to take people back out. I mean, why are we sending people over there? People getting killed. I mean, they're not even reporting that nowadays. I mean, you really got to think about that. Another thing is that I personally think that if the U.S. is really going to pull this on this oil shit, it's normal. It's business. We have to have oil. It's what they do. That's how, like, that's just normal, just business is how everything's gonna go. If we're just gonna be pulling out of the U.S., they should just keep things more diplomatic, keep things more, figuring more things out. I just truly think that's what you should do in your podcast. I mean, you should do in over there in Iraq or whatever, man. Just losing train of thought, looking at things on the screen. Damn, this thing is difficult, man. This whole live thing, man, it's different. It's different. So I hope you guys are having a good time, out there. I hope you guys leave a comment. Tell me where you guys are from. Cheers. I'm drinking some non-alcoholic this time, because most of the time I either drink coffee or beer. Drinking non-alcoholic and drinking a little bit of some blood orange sparkling fruit drinks. It's really delicious. Not a sponsor of the Bundaberg blood orange. It's hecka good. How you guys doing on your Wednesday, man? What you guys doing today? Was it a tough day? Was it a difficult day? Was it an easy day? Did you fly through things? Did you fly through like it was butter, I don't know. What did you guys do? In other news, I really think that a serious topic that people should really consider right now, because it's just being talked about it a lot. I think that if you're going to talk about, and I'm just going to drop it, the whole George Floyd, the whole thing about the guy walking through the neighborhood, the whole guy going and he got arrested. The guy who did that got arrested and all that stuff. The guy who got confused with the taser and Delonte Wright. I mean, all that stuff is being said on the news right now. It's very serious. It creates a hype behind all those things being promoted. You got to be kind of, conscious about what's going on right now with that and what's being said behind your words and what you do to help, calm those things down, because those things are very serious. I mean, if you take those three things that are still being talked about to this day, they all have their own different cases. I mean, you have the George Floyd that's been going on for a long time. And right now, the court case with that guy, I just saw it on the news today. You see his face. I mean, that guy was slick. That freaking, where's that guy? I got him on my freaking notes. Dr. David Fowler. The guy was slick, man. That guy went into court, straight up came out, explained all these things, and said everything about his life and about how he had all these preconditions, everything about him. Oh, and then he comes out, I'm just going to go back to it was, it was undetermined. I mean, come on, man. Undetermined? I think everything being at that heat of that moment, yeah. If you were like diabetic, he had bad heart or something, he was on a wheelchair, he couldn't be lifted off the ground or something like that. The guy, something like that, it's just crazy to me how that could happen. The guy, the whole court case, I really think that whatever it may be, the court case is being fought by all different sides, from one side, from the defendant, from the prosecutor, and they're doing whatever they can to figure some things out. It's a really sad thing, So that's one case. You take the other case with the guy who got confused with the taser and the gun, which is so many different sides of different things. You can look at it from so many different, sides of the sword, whether you want to take this side of things or you want to take that side. Obviously, I'm going to take the side where it's like you can't confuse that shit, man. You just can't confuse a taser no matter what fucking color it is on the side of your belt, no matter if it's shaped a different way or it doesn't matter, man. Be aware of what you're pulling out. You just can't confuse it. You just can't. You're going to take the job, you can't confuse it. When I put a drill with the freaking Phillips head onto a freaking flathead type of freaking screw, it's just not gonna fucking work. You gotta make sure you have the right fucking bit on the goddamn screw, and then you turn it. You know, that makes sense. You just can't do that with a gun and a taser, no matter where it is. You know, I don't pull out a big ass piece of string to measure a table. I pull out, a measuring tape. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. You just got to try to figure that out. Anyways, let's just take a hopeful cheers to that, because that's just horrible what's going on to that. And the whole thing, I saw the video about the kid that was walking down the street. I don't really know about the whole altercation, but the guy was like pushing him and telling him you got to get around. He's getting up in his face and all that shit. Man, that's also kind of wilding up. That's what I'm saying. The news is going to ride on all of this stuff. And it's 3 cases that they're putting in people's faces and all that stuff. And I personally, I'm not happy about it. And whatever the situation is, hey, man, I mean, I hope they talk about more stuff about Hispanic people who always get, always ridiculed about not being able to speak English or write or spell or read something clearly or be in a store or make a decision or being swindled or some shit, Why don't they talk about that? Why don't they talk about everyone who has problems with, just dealing with that? All the bullshit that goes along with dealing with, I don't know, gangs and stuff like that a little bit more. Always talk about that a little bit more on the news right now. Of course they're going to talk about this. Whatever is going to get people to more view it, to look at it, to see what's going on. I mean, man, they got to figure this out, man. They got to figure this out, but will it ever be figured out? We just don't know, right? So everybody in America is going to be mixed. Everyone in America is going to be mixed. Everyone's going to be interracial one day. Everyone's going to be one freaking race in the United States one day. Watch. Quote me on that. Now the news, and always great news. And most people don't like this news. Probably people who are watching it, I may know. New Mexico, the United States, has finally legalized marijuana. Cheers to that. Wow. That's crazy. More and more states are riding this train, man. It's making a lot of fucking money. It's making so much freaking money, this business, man. I also want to point something out. While I was in Monterey, I was just telling that story while I was in Monterey. I got these super sweet gloves from a college football player. It was really legit. I thought it was sweet. I got these super sweet, like wide receiver gloves or something like that, I'm about to stunt on some people right now. Get these gloves, boy. I'll make the bulldog on your face. Oh shit, it's like this. Is it like that? Yeah, let's go. It's like that. I think so. Yeah. Yeah. think so. Got these gloves. Pretty cool, man. All these also got this football sign by the very same guy, Evan Williams. Pretty legit. Hype that fool up, man. It's pretty cool. Yeah, man. Got to meet him. He's a pretty nice guy. It'd be kind of funny if he was watching this at this time when I showed it to him. He's probably laughing so hard. It's like, oh, dang. Little one for the boy there. Pretty funny guy. He beat me in a race. Kind of sucks. Damn, that was suck. I fell on the beach. I'm gonna try to get that video from my wife. See what happens. I'll show that in the podcast. Remember, this is the live version. I'm gonna show the real edited one with the little couple things always all the time. So again, they just call it podcast. Always, man, just call it. What's one thing to leave you guys with a little seed? Today, you got some wise news. Always wise to hear from people that are close. Sometimes you got to take care of yourself. You truly got to take care of yourself and not take care of yourself like I'm going to go take care of myself and go to a spa or go get a massage. I mean, go take care of yourself like I'm going to go take care of myself and go sit down and really take care of myself. That is in a way I'm going to take care of my spirit, take care of my soul, take care of my body. You know, I really think that's one thing that it's really hard to explain. Not only just take care of your body, but take care of your freaking mind. You know, it's really hard sometimes for a lot of people to get through their life alone, and you don't even know that. Or there's a period in that person's life they're not even getting through very well. Time, so pay attention. Sometimes people that you may love are not even showing you those cases that they go through when they go at home, when you don't live with them. But they could be going through some pains. So you always got to call people, and there's people that I got to call. Nobody's perfect in this world. I'm not perfect. I'm just trying to give some neighborly advice to people listening to the Just Call It podcast, to the Just Call It podcast family, everybody. But, you really got to take care of your mental. You really got to take care of what you're trying to do, your trajectory in life, where you're planning ahead, You got to aim with that arrow. You got to be as if, the archer. Don't be just the arrow pointing to wherever the fuck you're going to go, wherever the life's going to take you. Be the archer. Be the person who's going to take aim. Be the person who's going to take aim of whatever it is that you're going to be doing in your life. You feel more free when you actually take aim and do what it is you try to do. That's why you always got to just call your own shots. That's what the Just Call It podcast is truly about. That's what the basis of what the name is. That's when people don't know. It's not just call it a podcast. It's just call it because you're just supposed to call your own shots. Didn't want to make the name so damn long, right? But you got to take care of yourself. Take care of your mental, Really take care of what it is you're trying to aim and do in your life. I think that's one thing I try to recommend to anybody who tries to ask me anything is do something that it is that you're trying to aim to do and give it some thought and give it some real thought. And is that what you're trying to do? Will that make you happy? Is that going to yield you the success that you really crave? And will it crave you spiritually? Are you going to sit and ponder at home and say, shit, this is not what I ended up wanting to do? You got to give it some thought. Yeah, man, that's some wise advice I got today. I wish I could share how it felt to really give somebody, when you get that really aha moment sometimes. And it's it's a good thing. It's a good thing to feel. It's a good thing to go and try to do. And it all started because I said something to somebody that I normally don't say to them. You know, to this person, I said, I love you. And it just sparked a conversation. Well, it was to a family member. But imagine saying a compliment to somebody that you've always wanted to talk to, or you're interested in, or, you know, you already know your wife, your husband, you know, your partner, whatever it may be, your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, whoever, and just give them a little compliment. Say something you never say to them and see their reaction and see the conversation that follows right after that. Or just see if the conversation doesn't start, you'll see that those couple compliments will get them going, you know? Think about that. That's something that I want to leave you guys with the Just Call It podcast. Always a little seed at the end. Always call your own shots. Always do what it is that you need to do, man. You feel it. You feel it in your heart and soul. You got to always take care of your mental, because sometimes when you're going crazy and you're stirring, you're stirring things all up, and it's making things hard. You don't know you really don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're trying to aim to do in your life. It's really hard to explain, but it's more easier to explain when you are somebody who really is feeling that you're taking control of your life, and it makes sense. But if you're somebody at the other end of things, of course, you're not going to understand what it is to take aim, because life is taking control of you. So you can be either one side of the tennis court or the other side, or however you want to metaphor, you want me to explain it. It's either one or the other, man. You're either taking aim and doing what the fuck you're going to do, or you're not. I hate to say it so bluntly, but sometimes you got to say it that way. Hey, what you going to go? Fresno State got some bomb-ass gloves. Really dope. Bulldogs. Got the signature from the football. Legit. Evan Williams. Hey, man, get some cool-ass clothes from bruteimpact.com. If you guys want some bomb-ass clothes, you want to look like a samurai warrior in a kimono in the morning. You want to look like a bomb-ass jogger. About to look like you're about to jump out of a parachute. You want to have a bomb-ass jacket. You want to look cool at a club? Or you want to look cool in the office? Go to bruteimpact.com. You want to save 25%? You can use this code that I'm going to show you in the comments after I edit this video, but it's 25 _ all caps Williams. Save 25%. Also, if you want to get some cool jewelry, which I'm also waiting to come in, it's Geneva Duh. I don't know the website, but I'll put it in the comments or whatever. It'll show up here on the screen when I edit this. You can save 30% if you go capital J, capital C, capital I, capital P, 30, and you will be able to save 30% on some cool ass jewelry. I don't know. It looks legit. I got some stuff. I secretly got a present for somebody that I know that lives with me, and she probably is listening to this. And it was 100% free because I got an ambassador code. It was legit. So anyways, check that code out for 30% off. And I hope you guys are doing great tonight. Fucking call your shots, man. Do your thing. And thank you for the 3 people watching this video. I love you guys very much for watching it. And I know you guys are probably my biggest fans. And I miss you guys so much. And I hope you guys are having a great night. Peace, everybody.